Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good Wednesday. It is another Red versus Blue match live stream. This time, instead of Simon, we've got another special guest as our co host. So stay tuned. We'll get started. Surprise, surprise, surprise. With me is our special co host, Jerry. Everybody knows Jerry. What's up, Jerry?
Hey, how we doing? I'm pumped to be here. It's nice to be on this side of the glass for a change.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and we'll talk a little bit. We're starting early so we can get the pregame going and talk about our competitors and welcome everybody into chat. And we got the coffee going. And since we are early, I might actually finish this cup of coffee and move on into go get another cup so everybody can see my awesome Zelda shrine display behind me. So professional, right? Why don't we start? Yeah, we got people coming in here, start welcoming everybody. And most of these people are your people, Jerry. So you know all these simply cybers. What's the adjective for simply cyber?
Simply Siberians? I don't
Simply
know.
Siberians.
I just made that up. I don't know. You guys want to be Simply Siberians? Let me know.
I don't think that's good. No, I don't think simply Siberian is very good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The squad.
Yeah.
That's what I call. That's what we call ourselves collectively as a group. Squads.
The squad. Yeah,
Yeah.
the squad. Yeah. No, that's good. So we've got some of the usuals in here and our regulars. So Jerry, I'll let you start welcoming everybody and I'll start kind of getting everything set up technically over here.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, what's up, everybody? I saw Jess Bishop in there early. Justin Gold, my man, always nice. Angel Perez, seeing you guys. We got YouTube in here. We got LinkedIn. Derek coming in from LinkedIn. Muhammad. Hey, man, this is going to be great. So we have a really epic battle today. Some of you may already know who's playing. We have Cyber Matt Lee, who I competed against last week and successfully defeated. Taking on Eric Taylor from Barricade Cyber Solutions, who you may also recognize as I've played Eric in the past and been defeated by Eric. So both very, very senior practitioners in our industry, both wonderful people. I'm very happy to call them both friend. And you can watch it on our stream today. Clint and I will be giving our expert analysis on the gameplay as they play each other in ThreatGEN's Red versus Blue cybersecurity simulation platform, which allows one of them to be offensive and one of them to be defensive, and essentially is close to what I would call like a cybersecurity chess match, a very strategic, very high level of thinking involved. It's going to be really good. You can also watch it on Cyber Matt Lee's YouTube channel, where you can watch just Matt's gameplay, or you can watch it on Eric Taylor's Barricade Cyber Solutions. So it's Barricade's YouTube channel where he'll be playing. We do ask that if you do watch their streams, no stream sniping. I know people like Jess Bishop likes to go YOLO and have all three of them up, which is totally cool and a really good time. But just, best practice, please no stream sniping. We want this to be fair and enjoyable for our competitors as well as for the community. Clint, we getting stood up here? How are we looking here?
Yep. Looks like we have. I'm talking to the. So we have our green room. We're able to talk to the competitors, and it looks like we're ready to go. I'm looking at the stream here. Okay, I'm not. Yeah,
Hold
I mean,
on.
just.
I can keep. I see Cyber Matt Lee is up and running.
Yeah, but I don't see them in the stream.
Okay, well, I can see Matt Lee's gameplay is up and waiting. He's doing good.
Did you give me the right links? Because I'm not.
Yeah, hold on one second.
Oh, I see something. Hold on.
No problem. All right, so guys, any predictions? Some of you who are very much familiar with Matt Lee and Eric Taylor's gameplay. Matt Lee's been playing a lot on stream, going solo against the AI. Any predictions? I'll lob one out there right away. I'm going. It depends on who's blue and who's red. I feel like Matt Lee is blue. Eric is red. Eric is a professional blue differ guy, so I'm gonna put my money on Matt Lee for the win today, successfully defending against Eric Taylor's offensive skill set. Clint, any guesses?
If I went by history, I would have to say that the blue team is most likely to win.
Mm.
But I'm going for the red team because I would like to see a little bit mixed. Number one, I'm a red teamer. Number two, I want to see it mixed up a little bit in the balance between red and blue on our live streams. By the way, you'll notice Jerry and I are wearing the same shirt. And you know that is actually, it happened completely by coincidence. But these shirts are from the HyperX Arena in Las Vegas, where we got to see the US Cyber Games, which was really awesome. However, sneak peek here, we are working on, no promises yet, but we are working on having the finals of the Red versus Blue Cyber League for the 2023 season at the HyperX Arena, eSports Arena in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty epic. If you were able to get out there, to Black Hat DEF CON and then walk over to Luxor where the Esports HyperX Arena is located, you definitely saw it. It's a dope facility. I know Neil Bridges and Eric Bellardo were the, commentators, shoutcasters, kinda like Clint and I right now, on the broadcast for that King of the Mountain competition. So you could
King of the Hill.
or
King
King of
of
the
the
Hill.
Hill.
Yeah, they
Damn it.
posted
Damn it, Jerry.
some photos and stuff from the event, so you could kind of really get an appreciation for what that facility looks like. It's very cool. So I'm excited. I mean, we've got some short term goals for ThreatGEN and for the platform, and some long term goals, and that's certainly one that I'm looking forward to. Very excited. Plus, it indicates that there's absolutely zero chance that I'm not going to Black Hat next year. So that's something that I always look forward to and genuinely enjoy. Um, so Jess Bishop, when you say t-shirts available to buy, are you talking about the HyperX shirts that we're wearing right now, or are you talking about ThreatGEN shirts? Please clarify in the comments. Plus, tough break, Jess, on the watching on the smart screen. Hopefully you got one of the larger screens. But the gameplay should be good in here today.
It looks like both competitors are live now. And we're just waiting on, looks like they're doing their pregame with
Hmm.
all of their viewers, and they both got the message where I said, "Don't display your chat stream
Yeah.
when the game starts." Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and here pretty soon.
Yeah. Hey, Arian Sagetti's in here from Simulate. It was good catching up with you. Kids loved the Funko Pops that you were able to provide. Thank you very much, Arian and Simulate. Oh, Matthew Graham, you're gonna love yourself some red versus blue. Jess, we do not have ThreatGEN shirts as of right now. I will say that we are getting competitive shirts made for the ThreatGEN Invitational Tournament that's going to be happening in September. Look forward to that. But it is worth mentioning maybe getting some gear made up for ThreatGEN.
Actually, I think that we are getting to the point now where we do need some merch, right? I think that um, we
I'll
absolutely.
take care of that. I'll take care of that,
All right,
Clint. Yeah,
hold on real quick.
there's been some talk on Simply Cyber about getting like something to do with like janky audio, like got audio issues, like got milk campaign from back in the day. Hopefully audio issues will be like an OG thing for Simply Cyber's channel that people remember back when I used to have audio problems, but we're almost there. Hey Stella Conchian, good to see you. Carrie's always in the streams. Love it, love it, love it. Hey, what's up, Simon Lindstedt? I see you. Can't wait. It's gonna be good.
It's a turn of roles, or a bit of a it's different for Simon as well. Simon's usually sitting in your seat here.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. So enjoy, Simon. You can critique critically, and you can also troll if you want, but hopefully I do you justice, man, as riding shotgun over here next to my man Clint.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch. It looks like that looks like we are getting ready.
Mhm.
The
Matt Lee's in the room waiting,
yeah,
and, Eric Taylor needs to share his screen and hop in there. Let's
yeah.
see. Don't forget, share screen to show the game board. Alright.
Oh wait, I think hold on. No. I don't think we're having any tech issues. I think he's just kind of he's just doing his I think he's
His
just
hype,
doing his thing.
his
Yeah,
hype
he's using
dance.
his hype and
All
everything.
right. Hey, what's up, Parag? Chiming in from India. What time is it there, man? What time is it in India? I gotta imagine it's kind of late. Oh my God. Hey, Tom Bishop. Good to see you, Justin Gold.
All right, there we go. Let me swap here.
Shh. Scott P's watching from work. Audio off. Cool, cool. Here we go. Look at us. Look at us. I love it. All right, guys. So again, it's Cyber Matt Lee versus Eric Taylor of Barricade Cyber Solutions. Hotly contested ThreatGEN red versus blue match. This is the ThreatGEN red versus blue cybersecurity simulation platform. You can use this platform to basically learn cybersecurity at a strategic level. You can play as the blue team, so you can actually build a program, put in defenses, as we're going to see Matt Lee do here in a minute, or you can play as the red team and actually attack, a network or an organization and either win through ransomware, blowing up their HMIs, just reducing their profit and loss because of degradation, a million different ways. You could play player versus player, much like we're about to do right now, or you can play on against our active adversary AI, which is really, really a special treat because the gameplay is always different. All right, I think we are good.
All
Cyber
right,
Matt
yep.
Lee.
Competitors are in the lobby and
And
looks like we are ready to go.
Matt just needs to hit start game and we will be off and running.
All right, I'm going to bring up some
Here he goes.
background music here.
Here we go. All right, let's see what event. I mean, turn it down. All right, so he started. We're gonna find out what type of place he got.
Oh, does that mess up your audio? Hey, chat, is the background music messing up Jerry's audio or my audio?
Your audio sounds good. My audio sounds.
Okay, it sounds good now. All right, let us know if we can hear the chat. All right, so it looks like I didn't get to see. I was too busy messing with technicalities. Looks like Matt's queuing up policies and procedures. He just took out something. He's got his gateway firewall and his policies and procedures queued up. And Jerry, why don't you explain? Because you've explained this analogy. He's also installing his SIM. Why don't you explain the chess-like
switch
analogy?
Perfect. Yeah, so, we were talking about this the other day. The ThreatGEN red versus blue really does feel like a chess because you have a finite amount of resources, aka money and people, in order to implement your strategy of how you're going to defend. You cannot do all the things all the time, which is actually really realistic in real life, which is why this is a simulation platform and actually a very effective one at that. So if you're going to do like policies and procedures the way that Matt Lee has chosen to do, that's going to take 3 turns, right? So for 3 turns, 2 of your analysts are busy busting their hump, documenting policies, writing procedure, engaging with the business to figure out what they need to do. But while they're working, you can't do anything else, which at the very beginning, maybe that doesn't make a difference. But as you get further along in the game, making decisions about what assets to protect, where to put EDR, they all depend on what you think the competitor is doing or what you're seeing from telemetry. Again, just like real life. So this is why it's very much like a chess match.
Looks like we've got Matt's stream is really chopping out and pixelating, and I can't even see. I can see his timer moving, but there he goes. Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
So it looks like that Cyber Matt Lee is really setting up for a standard kind of defense. He's got his sim going. He's got his policies and procedures, and he's about to run out of time here. But
he's about to get.
There he goes. Yeah. So when they run out of time, the actions, whatever's in the queue, will get queued up. They used to lose it, but if you look at Matt here, He's got physical recon. He's got his regular OSINT and his research human SE. That's human social engineering, which is going to prepare him for an on-site run. Human social engineering is that face-to-face social engineering. And just like you do, Jerry, sometimes you'll set up for both, right? I've noticed that you'll set up for either social engineering for a human social engineering for an on-site run, but you'll also set up for a dual pronged approach or to give yourself that backup. So where I notice you give yourself the option to go on site, but also start working the cyber. And sometimes I don't know if you're doing that for a dual pronged approach or if because you're setting one up for distraction.
Yeah, well, the way that I always play, I prefer to go, I'm such a GRC wonk that I like business continuity planning. I like DR. I like to have backups to my backups. So for me, when I enter the game, I typically, what are they doing right now? What are they doing?
What did he just crash?
No. He had configured the game for 755 turns, so he decided to end the match and restart.
Oh,
but I don't know.
Oh, I see.
He did not communicate that to Eric. Oh boy. Okay.
Hold on.
All right. I'm telling Eric right now.
Yep. So So apparently he accidentally configured for whatever. He must have been testing the game with a lot of turns and left his settings in there.
Yeah. I'm giving Eric Taylor a win for that. Eric's winning 1-0.
Okay, hold on. Yep, there it is. All right, there we go. All right, so we're starting over, everybody. That was just a trial run. That was like all the players on the field warming up.
Yeah, well, while they're doing that, I'd like to answer Matt Wagner's question about GRC. GRC is governance, risk, and compliance. Alex nailed it. Matt, think of GRC as the way that information security as a function of a business, the way they interface with the business, right? So if you're a SOC analyst, your head's down, facing telemetry, working on tools, like you're not really wanting to talk to end users or the business. GRC is like where the CISO is. It's where risk analysts are. You're talking to vendors. You're educating end users. You're getting budget for the department. This is what GRC does. And if you're interested right now, that my GRC Master Analyst class is $1 through August 22nd, simplycyber.teachable.com for more information.
I was going to get it, but I can't afford that. I would rather get myself a $1 hamburger from McDonald's.
Dollar hamburger sounds good.
Can't you tell? I know. That's why I got a triple chin. So it looks like they're kind of setting up just the way that they were. So that's fine. Looks like all right, good. Now we're set up for 50 turns. 60 seconds per turn is the standard format for these matches. These matches are exhibition matches leading up to our Red versus Blue Cyber League, which actually is the invitational tournament, is the inaugural event kicking off our Cyber League. That'll happen in September, and the Cyber League will kick off in February of 2023.
Yep. Ian Kincaid's asking about the coupon code. It's $1 and a dream. $1 and a dream, all caps.
$1 and a dream. That sounds like a Tom Cruise movie. Cocktails and cocktail, but they were going to open up Cocktails and Dreams. I lost. Okay, there we go. I missed. They're just kind of setting up right now.
Yeah, so and I can tell you, I looked at Eric Taylor. He's setting up to go on site. He's doing human SE research. He is doing physical recon. He's now moving on to the perimeter, or it looks like he's setting up to move.
Yep.
So,
yeah, look at his human SE skill he's probably got 2 of those in there now. I think he just did a 3rd. So yeah, he's definitely setting up for an on-site run. I think he's going to go after those HMIs. For our audience, that's human machine interfaces. Oh, he switched his turn. Sometimes it's hard to see when they actually switch their turn.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, so human machine interface.
Whoa, dude! Cyber Matt Lee just signed up for a new FTE. Wow.
Do what?
Wow. He requested an FTE. That's a $45,000 option. That's a $45,000 option, guys. That to me,
FTE.
full-time employee, a new member.
Oh, okay, a new staff member. Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, yeah. So he chose to add a new staff member on turn 4. Wow.
Yeah.
So we can see Eric is on site. He's on the perimeter. He
Okay.
did not make any malicious USBs, so he's not going to do a USB drop. So that means he's going to go into the plant now, I'd imagine, which means he's probably going to go for an HMI run.
Well, he better hurry up. He's gonna run out of time. He's got 3 assets that he needs to do. There he goes. All right. Yeah, he's making a dude. This is like a speed run for him.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if I did not see Matt establish any physical security yet. So he's going to be completely blind on that, and really up to luck and chance.
Yeah. And
Uh,
how long does it? Oh, he already got his 4th FTE there, so he's got that. He looks like he's installing a sim to start getting some visibility.
IR procedures. He's going to need those IR procedures pretty quick. But he doesn't have the visibility. He's not even going to know. Here's the problem: without physical security measures in place, Eric's going to be on site with access to
Oh my
HMIs.
god.
He's in the plant right now, so
Uh,
you don't get EDR and Sims don't help you with physical access here. So he's searching for HMIs. He's going for it.
Oh my god! Like Chad is saying over on Eric's stream, speed run, dude. And by the way, can I point out this is something I haven't mastered yet that I'm now scared because of the invitational tournament. Eric Taylor is exclusively using the shortcut buttons. He's not using he's using the shortcut buttons. He's not using the taxonomy or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, the action tree.
Yeah, the infantry, that's he's faster, dude. When you're playing speed ThreatGEN, red versus blue, you need to be able to do that. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Gary's saying that Eric Taylor is saying meet me. He's got that sound effect going. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Eric is feeling himself. Oh boy.
There it is. Is there a sync issue?
A little bit.
Yeah. That's because that's because here I'm gonna do a little pause and play.
Cybermat Lee's feed is getting a bit, yeah, it's a bit pixelated. People are mentioning it on his stream, so it's not it's the feed coming in.
He's not I don't think he's on a wired connection, or I mean, and I've watched his okay, yeah. He's actually frozen. I've watched his streams before and he doesn't have this problem. So I don't know if he's okay. I don't know why he's lagging, but so Eric has a dual-pronged approach. He's on site looking for HMIs. I don't know if he's got an HMI yet, but he's also now doing full recon in the cyber on the cyber network. So I want to see. I wish you would show his action log because I want to see.
Is Eric searching for HMIs again? I feel like he failed to find HMIs, but I really think he should like if I like
do it again.
If I've learned anything, it's push for HMIs. No HMI is turn 6. You got to remember, guys, this game is so built on reality that when you're searching for HMIs, it's quite possible that someone who actually works at the plant is at an HMI. You can't go, or they're in the room with the HMI. You can't just walk around willy-nilly. So when you fail to find HMIs, it doesn't mean that there's no HMIs at the plant. It literally means that you are unable to find some with the little bit of a constitutional walk around you just took. So
yeah, he's continuing his kill chain on the cyber assets that he has, start doing his port scans. Oh man, he's queuing up human. So also queuing up that human social engineering to get that to the max is also going to counter the complete effects. Not counter completely, but counter the effects that say searching video surveillance would have. So video surveillance increases the likelihood that when you're on site that you get caught and arrested, but a very high social engineering skill reduces that because the real life correlation is that Well, you're social engineering your way through, wearing the proper attire, etc.
Matt Lee's out of money. Dude, he's on turn 8 and he's broke.
And he was also kind of complaining on Discord last night about the issues that he was having getting budget. He thought that we updated the budget algorithm,
Ew, we
and
got
we
an
did not.
HMI,
We got
Clint.
an
We got an
HMI.
HMI.
This could be and he's got control of the HMI. So when you search for HMIs and you find an HMI, one of two things happens: either you find the HMI but you don't have control over it. Maybe somebody's sitting at it, or you find an HMI without somebody sitting there and you can walk right up to it and have control. That's what he has. He has complete control of the HMI. He's going to damage ICS right now.
He
This could be
cannot
game
damage
over.
it because he's got resources committed halfway through their effort. He cannot do it. So he has to wait one turn. Cyber Matt Lee better get something in place quick or he's about to he's about to have Chernobyl up in here.
So, and here's the thing, and I agree. We got David E. Saying in the chat, plant Trojans, which is true, is a good backup to plant Trojans in case you get kicked out, or even plant a rogue HMI. But here's the thing. So the reason why it takes 5 resources, right? I need to get back over. I'm going to see what he's got queued up there.
The reason budget.
Yeah, the reason why it takes 5 resources on the red team side. Think of the hacker resources on the red team side. Think of those as level of effort. And so the reason why when you're just damaging an ICS, the PLC, that it takes 5 resources is because it's not as simple as just clicking a button on the PLC to destroy the ICS. It takes research. It takes effort.
Here he goes.
It takes effort to figure out. It does take effort to figure out what you have to do to damage that. So yeah, so Matt was complaining a little bit about requesting budget, thinking that we changed the algorithm because it was harder. The first time I watched him stream, he was just getting budget every single time, and it was awesome. And then he came back and tried, and it's not working. He thought we changed the algorithm, which we haven't yet, and it was just dumb luck.
He's done ICS vendor certification 3 turns in a row. I think it's because it's $0 that he's executing it, but it's taking resources for no reason. Here they go. Let's see if HMI works.
Oh, damage ICS failed, but he's doing it again.
Yeah.
I think there's a... Okay, he just passed it over. So he's just sitting there. Okay, we missed a turn switch over. That's my bad. I'm a terrible production team. But
that's all right. I'll watch and tell you when.
So, and it really... There it is.
Passed. Boom. There it is. Winner, chicken dinner. Wow, Eric Taylor feeling himself.
Man, yeah, that was quick. That was a massive speed run. Oh, man. So at this point,
I'll invite the guests, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, man. We'll invite them over, and if maybe we can even do another quick one if they want to. But go ahead and invite them over in.
You want me to ask them if they want to play another one?
Yeah, let's see if you want to... Ask them if they want to play another one or if they want to go ahead and do the post game. So Ryan, wow, here we go. So apparently Ryan guessed 11 turns and was right. Looks like they might be setting up for another game.
I'm asking him right now. I've asked him on multiple
I think
channels.
our viewers will probably like to see another game.
Matt Lee is setting up. Yep. If they play, this will count as 2 games on the leaderboard, the participant leaderboard, but these are just exhibitions, so it doesn't count towards the tournament or the league. There you go, Matt. There you go, Matt. Okay. Yep, Matt set it up.
Yep, we're playing another game, everybody. Look at this. You get 2 for the price of 1, folks.
I do appreciate Matt going blue again, wanting to kind of redeem himself.
Redemption. Yeah, here we go. All right.
That was a speed run, man. Clint, is there any, or David, is there any, has anybody ever captured, like, is there a speed run, red team speed run?
That's a Greg question. Greg, Greg has been the speed runner extraordinaire even before he came on board here as an SQA engineer. He was just a player, a fan of the game in Discord, and that's actually how we hired him. But he is the speed runner extraordinaire. So if Greg's in chat, I don't know if he is, and he might. I don't even know if he's watching today. He might not even realize we started early.
Please do not hire new staff. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's see what he's doing. All right, he's did some research. It looks like he might be running the same game, guy. He just did OSINT, physical recon, and some research. I didn't catch it, but if I had to guess, it might be human SE.
Well, and I think it's always a good idea. Like, so when I play, my red team setup, my chest setup, my first setup moves, I always prepare to give myself the option to either go on site or stay in cyber. And so I will do OSINT, physical recon, set up for social engineering. But I also do, I'll also start adding research points to my technical SE, which is the technical social engineering.
Pass.
Technical social engineering is going to set you up for social engineering campaigns like spear phishing and email, and then human SE, human social engineering, sets you up for the physical.
Yeah, he is doing human SE. He's running the same playbook. Looks like he passed the turn.
Well, let's see if Cyber Matt Lee implements resources to physical security this time.
Did he request budget on turn 1 again?
I did not see. I know he passed his turn already.
Yep.
So, I mean, when you he might be thinking that there's no way that Eric will run the same playbook again. So he's still not dedicating resources to physical security.
Dude, Eric Taylor, if he takes this W, Eric Taylor is going to own Cyber Matt Lee. Okay, so for our power players in here, our Alexes, our Davids, our Gregs, you know, in reality, I know how you would handle this, but in the simulation, like what are some best practices around thwarting this kind of speed run technique of the going for HMIs on prem? Is it you know, video surveillance? Is it electronic locks? Is it putting EDR on the firewalls that are in between HMI and the locations?
You know, David was saying that Greg ran this. He had a 30-second win, which is possible. If you do spear phishing, you get a lucky pop on the engineering workstation and then get your damage ICS in the first turn, in the first try. That's the quickest way to win. Spear phishing, lucky pop on the engineering workstation, and then first try success on the damage ICS.
Yeah.
He is already in the plant.
Dang. I will tell you, Casually Joseph points out he played against Eric, Fort Knox immediately, physical 2FA. Joseph, were you blue or were you red?
Oh my God, he is already searching for HMIs. He is already planting Trojans. This is insane.
I gotta tell you what, man, for a guy who like is a differ analyst and lives at blue, he's ruthless on the red side.
And Matt is still not dedicating any resources to physical.
All right, red team's turn.
Is it?
Yep. See what
he found an HMI.
Bro,
already.
He's got all 5.
Oh my God.
Dun, dun, dun. Like I think he actually feels...
out of the 2 scenarios of finding an HMI, he got the best one twice.
He feels like, you can tell he feels a little bit bad about wearing Matt Lee as a suit right now.
Oh my God.
He literally just said on stream, people, this is the definition of insanity, what he's about to do. Doing the same thing over and over again, and Matt Lee's hoping for a different outcome.
Oh
my God, devastating, bro.
7 thirds. Oh my God.
Let's see what Matt Lee's like.
Matt Lee. God, what is like
Matt Lee? Well, yeah, he's got the heart attack. You know, the red from Sanford and Son. Oh my God, jeez. Wow.
Oh wow.
Look at this, man. This might be one of the fastest head versus, head-to-head matches I've ever seen.
Here, let me see if I can pull it off here. Here, I'm gonna
Let's-
pull you off screen real quick just to show Matt. Oh, he. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's not as. Oh, are they going for another one?
No, I don't really. No, I don't think Eric's ready. Let's bring him over. Let's bring him over to chat. Let's bring him over.
Yeah. I mean, we've only been playing for 30 minutes. That's 2 games in 30 minutes.
All right. I mean, it's up to them. 2 games, 30 minutes. Typically, we run an hour, so. Eric.
See what they say. Oh,
Eric
actually, no. I think Matt's stream just dropped. I think Matt's done.
Okay, so I guess Matt's done. They're gonna come over here.
Oh, Matt's over here. Okay, we're done,
Okay.
folks. We're gonna bring everybody over here in the post game.
All right. Wow. So, guys, Clint, take the ball, and I'm gonna coordinate with Eric.
All right. Yeah, let me turn the music off. Let's go ahead real quick. And actually, I'm going to leave the music going maybe. Let's just go ahead and bring Matt over here while you're coordinating. Oh, let me bring off screen. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Oh, there we go.
Hi, Matt.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk to any of you. I don't know that I have love left in my heart for any of you at this point.
Well, it's not our fault.
We're
not our fault.
Switzerland.
It wasn't even a budget issue like you were talking, like you were
I
concerned
know.
about last night.
What was it?
He did speed run to HMI, search for HMIs both times, and had absolutely zero remorse and zero concern for your safety, and neither did you because you didn't put out any physical security early.
Yeah, true story. I didn't focus on anything physical other than the Wi-Fi hardening. Yeah, 100%.
It was ruthless.
Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in here.
Oh, I still love you, Eric.
There's our threat actor.
Dude, Eric, you've like completely violated poor Matt.
Matt should have been. No, let's all set the stage here correctly. Matt knows that I am ruthless.
I know.
Like most.
I know you're
guys
physical too.
Yeah, most guys know, or anybody who knows me knows me. I started off as red team before going blue team. I was arrested by the FBI for hacking. If I am just as deadly. I'm not. I'm no Black Hills information security guy. I'm no. These guys that are in DEF CON. I shut up and listen. Right. Those are very, very skilled, but I can hold most of my own in a red team scenario. We do well. The company still gets hired to do penetration and physical penetration tests from time to time.
I still love you, buddy.
I'm gonna say right now, I have to say thank you because Eric, you have given us probably the best promotional feed for an esports style. For an esports style broadcast or a demo reel, a demo video here with Jerry and I shoutcasting and the excitement that you gave us. It was like a real esports stream, and it was short, 30 minutes. This is a 30.
Hey, you know what? I just want to point out that on the inverse of that is at my expense, right? Like, let's just make sure we're at least codifying that part.
Let me rephrase.
I've been in that seat, Matt. I've been.
All right. Well, then let me say it this way. Then. Also, so thank you to Eric for providing the opportunity, and thank you, Matt, for taking the punches. Right? I mean,
bro.
Yeah, thank you for taking the punches.
I really, I was talking to everybody that was on my stream, and I was like, should I do it the same way again? I mean, it's not my only bag of tricks, naturally, but should I do it again? Did he learn the first time? And they're like, yeah, Matt's got it. He knows.
No, I didn't.
We'll do it.
We were thinking about that too. We were saying, does Matt think he's going to run the same playbook or not? And so, so your strategy, we see your strategy clearly, Eric. Matt, talk about what you were setting up for. It looked like you were setting up for and when we talk about our first chess moves and setting up your basic strategy, you were going with standard best practices. I mean, and it was a sound strategy, but just like real life, everybody leaves physical out. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, and here's the challenge as well. one of the other things that I think corollary is to real life is that you have a concerted threat actor right now, which is somewhat of a random chance, right? That you have someone that is directly going to employ all of the things to attack you in less than a cursory accidental scan, found a log4j, found that kind of methodology. This is a concerted threat actor. And so we're building from the ground up as a company, having no policies, no IR, no ICS things done. That's hopefully not the way it is. Like, then in your mind as a security person, you're like, there's no way I'm walking into a functioning company that's already got all this pipeline, it's already doing this, and they don't have these things in place. But corollary to real life, that probably is true. There's just shit shows out there of those kind of companies. And you walk in as a security professional and you're like, I don't have the ability to defend against a concerted threat actor right now. I have no segmentation. I have no policies. I have no IR processes. I have no physical security. I have no, where do I start? Well, I can't build except for good process. And that's the difference in this game.
No. That's
all right, let's go, Eric. You and I go all the time. I'm good to go.
I know. So those who don't know, I beat up Matt a lot.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
I just love unconditionally, Eric.
Dude, I'm not going to say too much, but that time that I did that thing in the conference room to you, I figured we'd never talk again. But anyway,
yeah, he did a subdomain takeover of a company that I allegedly worked for. So. Okay.
Yeah, so it was a little bit more detailed, but
what's your thought? Why do you think that?
So you got to, when you come into a new organization as C-level or IT, you got to know your assets and you got to start securing your assets.
Agreed.
And then you could build on your complexity and build on to your knowledge and your training. But until you secure what you have, you've got.
But in the same breath, if I was a red teamer acting on the other side of it, you almost have a balance you have to try to make, right? In the sense that you have just as easy paths coming in from a pivot inside, which is what I thought you had done directly. And so I think it's, I guess my point is that anywhere you come into, you're right, secure the assets, but which piece? Which piece would be the biggest red flag to start? It depends on which way you're attacking. And I think most of the time when you're coming into an organization, you're not usually having a concerted threat actor. You're not usually having a drive person jumping in and jumping a fence and coming after those pieces. I think you're usually having someone that found you. And so I definitely was following that methodology from just get the best practices, get detection in place, long game, survive, continue, but you don't survive a fence jump. It seems. So.
Yeah.
So I mean, shout out to the upcoming tournament because I'm going to be demonstrating both sides of that coming up, right? So I'm just putting it out there. I'm going to be on the tournament. Some people are going to have some problems.
Oh my God, this guy's laying it down, huh? All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Wow.
Three competitors in the tournament are on the stream right now. Myself, Eric, and Matt Lee. Hopefully,
I'm just the production guy.
Yeah, but you do a great job.
You do.
So Tom mentioned, with the red shirts, we're anticipating something today. We might have called this into action. We might have actually this might have been a self-fulfilling prophecy or something.
Fair. I mean, it seemed like an appropriate shirt to wear today when I got up. I said, "Oh, I'm shoutcasting. It's eSport event. This arena is super awesome. Like, got to check it out when I was in Vegas."
We'll talk about the tournament in the league last before we go off stream here. But Jerry, real quick, another plug for you. The link for the what is the link code for your $1 GRC class?
Yeah. So I'll put it in chat. If you go to Simply Cyber, actually, I think if you just do simplycyber.teachable.
Dollar and a dream. Is that it? I have no clue who's. I think we got hacked, or either that, or Greg, or Robert, or somebody is in the ThreatGEN chat. I have no clue who's chatting for ThreatGEN right now.
Eric, you jumped the fence. You sorry bastard.
Yeah, it's me. If you go to simplycyber.teachable.com,
you work it.
Yeah, so if you go to simplycyber.teachable.com right now, the GRC course is in there. It's the only course that I produced. The code is $1 and a dream. You'll get the entire course forever, including any updates that come out for $1. This
now,
is valid.
TCM says $1 and dream ! Right?
No, I think it's $1 and a dream.
Okay.
I think he was just excited when he posted it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, anyways, it's by the way, like TCM Academy, their practical malware analysis and triage and their practical ethical hacking course are both also $1 under the same kind of dollar and a dream. I was just inspired by them, so I made mine $1 as well, and then use the same coupon code. You know,
Why don't you tell people what that is real quick, since we're talking about it?
Yep.
the GRC Analyst Masterclass. Yes. So basically, if you look around, there's really no training for GRC. Like, Eric's just dominating up in Red's business. Matt is talking about blue team and best practices. There's lots of SOC analysts, cyber ranges, all these things. And when people ask, well, where do I get GRC training? The answer isn't good. And I was sick of giving crappy answers, which was basically go read NIST. So I made a class. I've done 20 years of InfoSec work and primarily in GRC space, risk audit, awareness, CISO type stuff. So I basically put together a practical class, which you can run through. And I actually added a module where you can take the knowledge I just taught you and then actually how to go get a job, how to do personal branding, how to interview, how to dominate. So it's an entire zero to nuts solution for becoming a GRC analyst. And I'm pretty proud of it. It's not my main business or anything. It's something I just did on the side. So I don't do a good job of capturing testimonials and publishing them and stuff like that. But trust me,
There's testimony for you, Jerry.
I've seen them.
Everybody,
Yeah.
I could give you one. Everybody who works at Barricade Cyber must go through GRC.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
Well, it
Remember,
gives
that's
such
why
a
we-
broad awareness of all of the concepts that help you at least contextualize a lot of cybersecurity. Like everybody says compliance not equal to security, right? But in the same breath, they're both cousins on the other side of each coin. And I think the point is like when I looked at it and saw what you were building, because I remember watching some of the live streams as you were building the masterclass, it was extremely broad in helping people get an understanding of what the intent of GRC is. I thought that was great. So there's your testimony.
Thank you. Thank
There
you.
you go. There you go. Testimonies. So, guys, real
quick. Michael Starn says it says $49. Yeah, you have to use the coupon code to apply the discount to the transaction. All right, please, Clint, go ahead.
Yeah. So, real quick about the game, about today's match, Eric, Matt, any final thoughts before we go into our my closing remarks? By Jerry Springer commentary.
So
And here are
two
my
things.
final
One, am I above now Jerry for the leaderboard in threat in the
I think so. I'll have to go back and check. So for the
I'll look right
competitors
now.
leaderboard, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
it didn't automatically.
Jerry's only got
update.
Jerry's only got 2 wins.
I have to.
Do I get any
manually
pity
update that
points? Is there a
Pity
pity point
points.
category?
We can hang a participation banner in your
up.
out of your roof, Matt.
Yeah. Now this does
That's
count as
great.
2 wins. This does count as 2 wins. But I will, Jerry, just so you know, the competitors leaderboard doesn't automatically update. I'll have to go and do that manually to get the results. But we'll
Tell them
see.
that.
I'll post that
Sorry.
later. So Matt, what are your again? Any thoughts about today's match? Whether it's about your red versus blue strategy, or whether some correlations to real life. What are your final thoughts here?
Yeah, I would just say that I abjectly ignored any physical security on that side, and it could have gone either way depending on the person. I probably should have thought more about who Eric is than I did.
But that's threat intel, right? That
that's
goes in-
threat intel,
that's threat modeling, right? Know your adversary, and so
Yeah. I'm gonna get my Eric Taylor MITRE attack framework made. So.
Yeah, that's
Expect
awesome.
everything.
APTET, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be ET. That's great because we can be like he's phoning home. That's my C² thing I'm gonna use. Anyways, sorry, just tangential. Go ahead.
yeah, that was a threat modeling fail. But Jerry, any final thoughts for you? Did Jerry freeze? Oh no, he didn't.
No.
He was sitting real still.
No, I was just listening. Guys, I really enjoyed the gameplay. Sorry, Matt. I've been on the receiving end of an Eric Taylor beatdown. Unfortunately, you got a double dose of it today. Like
And I asked for a second helping, right?
Yeah, you went
guy.
back for seconds on Thanksgiving there, buddy. But I mean, it just reinforces, how, best practices are best practices, but putting in some quick things that have enterprise level value, like physical surveillance, those type of things are incredibly important. But Eric Taylor running twice in there, I will say, sometimes you find the HMIs and sometimes you don't. So,
Yeah.
Eric had a bit of what I would consider the opposite of me luck going on for him there. But, skilled
That
play.
first, that first round took me like 3 times to find HMI. So it's not
Yeah.
always it's not always very easy. So
And not only
Yeah.
do you not only find, so sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. There are 2 outcomes, right? You can either find an HMI immediately and have access to a PLC, aka there's nobody sitting at the HMI, or you will find an HMI and you don't have access to it because the coast isn't clear, basically. And you had the best outcome when you found it both times.
Well, no. So yeah. So it took me a while to find the HMI, and then once I was able to, I can't remember
It
if
can
I
be occupied. Is one of the points.
yeah, the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time I actually had to attack HMI twice on the first round. The
Yeah,
second round, it just fell right into place.
Yeah. So, Jerry, any final thoughts on yours before I jump over to? And I think I might have already asked you this, but
No, you did. You did. I appreciate everybody taking time to be here today. I did enjoy shoutcasting. I hope I get a chance to do some shoutcasting again when I'm not competing. If people enjoyed my analysis of the shoutcasting experience, let me know in chat or on Discord, or if I could do anything better to deliver a better value of presentations to you guys. Back to you, Clint.
Wear a mask. So, and don't go away, everybody. So I want to point out that yes, these matches are essentially exhibition matches leading up to our inaugural event, which is the tournament in September. Kicks off September 19th. We have 3 competitors here. Jerry, Eric, and Matt are all competitors in the tournament. I should also point out that Barricade Cyber Solutions is a sponsor of that tournament, and it does not have any relevance to Eric's standing in the tournament. In other words, he doesn't get any special points, he doesn't get any bonuses, any of that stuff, and also
they give him an R&D buff.
And also, I should also point out that being a sponsor was not a requirement to be in the tournament, and also it. Just because somebody's in the tournament doesn't mean they got a sponsorship or anything like that. This was truly through the graces of Barricade Cyber Solutions saying that they would be willing to sponsor, and Simply Cyber.
Thank you.
I was getting there. Simply Cyber was also, and just because Jerry works for ThreatGEN, Simply Cyber didn't get a free sponsorship or anything. They paid. So thank you to Simply Cyber. Thank you to Barricade Cyber Solutions for sponsoring the tournament. All the money for that tournament goes towards the prizes, the jerseys, the shirts, the cool shirts that everybody, not these, but cool jerseys, and the plaque, the winner plaque, and all of that. And then I want to point out that the inaugural event, which is the 2022 Invitational, is the kickoff event for the official Red versus Blue Cyber League that we announced at Black Cat last week live. And that season kicks off February 2023. I really feel like Joe Rogan or something like that after a UFC fight, talking about all the official sponsor stuff. And it's like, man. So if you want to check out information about what was that? What?
Sorry.
You just brought it up. Oh, no, cool. Yeah, I just brought up esports.threatgen.com is the official website for the ThreatGEN Red versus Blue Cyber League. So there's more information there. We do already have all of our competitors up there and all the information. What you will not see is the official match listings. We have placeholders. We will do a drawing. We were supposed to do a drawing today.
Mm-hmm.
I completely forgot. I failed. We were supposed to do a drawing today.
Clint's fired.
Welcome to my side of the table.
You know what? Do we want to do the drawing now?
Yeah,
let's do it now.
If you can facilitate it. So this is bonus material for chat.
It's the after party.
Yeah.
It is the after party. This is going to be huge. I can't wait. This is going to be huge.
And should I I don't have anything to do a physical drawing. So is there a mechanism? Does anybody know? Is there a tool we can use? You
can use those stupid put names in a list and select with a wheel ones. You know what I mean? That they have that are free.
Yeah. All right, Alex, you're fired. Oh wait, he doesn't work for me. I spaced on some. But hey, everybody was freaking out on the stream last week that I wasn't wearing a hat. They said it was weird, so I had to go back to the hat. That's gonna be. You know what? Matt, you have Fear the Beard. I'm going to steal it. I'm going to have a shirt that says Fear the Hat. Um,
Nice.
so,
Clint, I'm actually putting one together right now. Okay.
okay, cool. All right. Jerry's gonna save us. Yeah. So what I was gonna do is I was actually going to have. Let's get this out of here. Let's get Jerry's. Your stream is scaring me. All right. So I was actually going to take everybody's logo and print it out and put it on poker chips and put it into a bag and like have my
And
kid or
draw out
something
poker
draw it.
chips. That's
Yeah, and I totally dropped the ball on that. It's just been so busy since Black Hat. So yeah, Carrie just called me the Mad Hatter. Oh, don't. Hey, I earned my handle, which is Ring Zero. I earned that at Black Hat. I think it's 2 or 3 years ago. Not Black Hat, DEF CON. I earned it at DEF CON when myself and a couple colleagues were part of Hacker Jeopardy. We were in the semifinals
Nice.
of Hacker Jeopardy, and there was a fiasco that happened. I won't tell the story here because it's kind of a little bit of a long story. But anyway, I got my handle changed to Ring Zero at Hacker Jeopardy in front of like 5,000 people. So that was awesome. But so Carrie, don't threaten to change my handle. I'm not going to be Mad Hatter, but I'll take that as a second.
I may need to change
handle.
my tournament name because I was going back to the feed and I seen it. Somebody said, at least from ThreatGEN, said Eric's gamer handle Ruthless E.
That was me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
I may need to change my handle.
if you're going to do it fast because we literally just put the order in for the shirts.
Yeah, Jerry,
like-
if you got her. Yeah,
I can do it. I can change it to Ruthless E, assuming that they haven't taken the order yet. But I'm sure they have not.
Okay.
All right. Let me. So I'm gonna share my screen here. Hopefully this looks good for everybody. We'll see what happens. Yoink.
There we go.
Can you see it? All right. Let me zoom in a bit.
There we go.
Very difficult, but there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Here we go.
Oh, it's
There
a
we go.
generator. Perfect.
Good luck.
Bam.
Yoink. All right. Here's the initial. Here it is. Here it is.
There are the official seedings right there. Screenshot that.
All right.
Me
I'll
versus
get
Jax.
stopped.
Me versus Jax. Stacy Loki versus David Meese. Ken Underhill versus Matt Lee. And Eric Taylor on Josh Mason action to begin. If Eric and Matt Lee win their first rounds on Wednesday,
we
they
playing
will
again?
be going heads up.
Oh gosh.
Are
Oh
you ready?
man.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm gonna be taking a trip to your physical location myself and seeing what I can do to handicap you, if you will. You know what I mean?
All right.
This is big. Let's
Hold on. I
get a
gotta.
screen cap. Get a screen cap.
I got it. I got mine.
Oh, this
All
is
right. There we
exciting.
go. So that's the seedings. All right.
Poor
Cool.
Josh
I will
Mason.
put those
First
in. What?
section.
Where did you find that tournament bracket generator? That's kind of cool. actually.
Google.
But what we haven't generated
Wow.
is red v blue in each of these, right? Like that's
No,
the
Are we
that
actually
has
gonna do a
not
coin
been
flip?
said.
Yeah.
Are we actually
So
gonna do a coin flip?
So let's talk. So I'll tell everybody the rules on that. Basically, is the way that's going to work is for the tournament at least. We're not disclosing the rules for the league yet, but for the tournament is for each round we'll let everybody explain or come up with their own preferences. So, for example, in a particular game, let's say Matt wants to be blue team and Eric wants to be red team. We'll let them play however they want to play. If we can't decide, then it's a coin flip. Or if they
Gotcha.
basically want to be the same thing, then it's a coin flip. And that's the way that works. The league will probably go in a similar fashion, but since there's going to be a lot more teams in the league. By the way, we already have people sending emails asking how to sign up for the league and sending in applications for the league. So I think there's going to be a lot of fun. And we are going to put out a call for sponsorships for the league as well. So there you have it, folks. There's the seed for the 2022 Invitational, which is the kickoff for the Red versus Blue Cyber League. And with that, guys, I think it's a wrap. We did this. This is the quickest match stream ever, and that's
not nice,
even
man.
with BS time.
I'm sitting right here, bro. Like I thought we were friends. That's not okay. Like I thought we were buddies.
Say the fact.
Well, but
you think the hashing is going to stop now? Wait till the other community calls happen.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, it's the reason why I'm loving this is because you guys both the one throwing the punches and the one taking the punches. You probably gave me the best promotional material for
epic.
this league and for the matches that I could have.
Yeah, that's
And I
epic.
mean, this was, yeah, I just got to tell everybody before we end. Jerry and I had a great time at Black Hat DEF CON, and everything was so epically successful at Black Hat that everything just kind of fell into place in our meetings, and it was just
Yeah.
flawless, except for Jerry's trip home. It was flawless. And I think this just carries on. I mean, we had a great audience today. We had a great stream. Jerry and I wore the same shirt, making it look official. I mean, and it was a short stream. Thanks again for taking the punches. But I mean, this just been a great week since Black Hat. And so thank you guys for being on the show and for participating. I can't wait to see you in the actual tournament. So this is going to be great. So with that, everybody.
One question though.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I was trying, man.
Jerry.
You screwed up my perfect Jerry
Get a
Springer
perfect lead?
Reckless
doing,
lead.
man?
What's up?
Ruthlessly.
All right, what is your question?
All right, so Jerry, do I need to come across town and finally steal your hoodie?
No, man. Listen, I will say props. That is, you were red team extraordinaire, but I also red teamed all up in Matt Lee's face, right? So I'm feeling that the hoodie is, warranted.
Y'all, you can't just both sit here and punch a brother. Like at some point,
Matt,
who chooses blue team anyway? That guy's an idiot.
That's awesome.
So all right, here's now I have to have a Jerry Springer sign off. If you remember, Jerry Springer's like,
yeah.
Like, and now for my final thoughts. Remember, even the closest friends can destroy a perfect friendship and even a family with ThreatGEN red versus blue. And those are my final thoughts. So there's my Jerry Springer send off. So
Perfect.
Anyway, everyone, guys, audience, thank you so much. Guys here and guys and gals in the audience, thank you so much. It's been a great stream. Everybody take care.